Welcome back, everyone. We have another session now, tours around the globe. We have a mixture of presentations in the auditorium, and we have a couple of videos as well. To start with, well, we have four regions represented now. We're going to be hearing from North America, Australia, Mexico, and South Africa. And we're going to start with a video from North America. Although we are Nikki, Vanessa, and members of BioImaging North America who will obviously be here to participate in the discussion directly. So I'm going to start this video. Hopefully the sound and everything will come through.
Hello, everyone, and thank you to the organizers for this opportunity to share about BioImaging North America, the North American contingent for global bioimaging. My name is Vanessa Orr, and I am part of the BINA administrative team, along with my colleague Nikki Bialy, who will also be presenting. We are both working for BINA through the Morgridge Institute for Research based in Madison, Wisconsin. Our BINA co-chair Claire Brown from McGill University and Michelle Atano, our communications working group chair from UNC Chapel Hill, are also attending this year's exchange of experience. BINA was founded in 2018 to serve the bioimaging community in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. In December 2020, BINA received funding from the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative to support a wide variety of initiatives and 2 full-time administrative staff. Today we'll share a bit about BINA and 3 recent initiatives related to the UN sustainability goals of quality education and reduced inequalities. BINA's mission is to engage bioimaging scientists from across North America by creating an inclusive and supportive community to share, advance, and succeed together. Our core values are excellence, community, and inclusion, and we seek to uphold these values through our activities, which focus on advocacy, education, interaction, and standardization. Our long-term vision is to provide a unified voice for the North American bioimaging community, and in doing so, advance science. BINA has 6 working groups: communications, corporate partners, diversity, equity, and inclusion, image informatics, quality control and data management, and training and education. These working group members are volunteers working with BINA to support their fellow imaging scientists. These different groups each tackle areas that are important and relevant to the imaging community. The first initiative we'll share is the I2K 2022 From Images to Knowledge Conference, which was held in May 2022. The I2K conference focused on open source image analysis tools. The event was hosted by BINA and organized primarily by the BINA admin team with members of our image informatics working group, along with an international scientific committee of image analysis experts. The conference was offered virtually and free of charge. This greatly reduced inequalities related to travel and costs and meeting registration fees, and resulted in 850 registrants, not including the 75+ presenters. The registrants were primarily from the US, Germany, the UK, France, Canada, Switzerland, Israel, and Australia. Over 500 people participated in some portion of the meeting. The conference was hosted on 2 platforms, Zoom Events and GatherTown. Zoom Events was used to host the talk sessions and webinar format, and the live workshops were hosted using the Zoom Meetings format. The GatherTown Image SC Island was used for the Q&A sessions for pre-recorded workshops, which were shared on YouTube ahead of the event. The island was also used for poster session and for social gatherings. The island continues to be used for conferences and ad hoc meetings around image informatics. Both talk and workshop presentations were shared publicly on the I2K YouTube channel, which continues to be a great resource of image analysis content. The channel has over 200 subscribers and has amassed over 3,000 views and 200+ watch hours. The plan is to have the next organizing committee use the same channel for future conferences, thus continuing the initiative to make this quality educational content freely accessible worldwide, which in turn reduces the inequalities related to information access.
During the last year, BINA has coordinated an international effort to create a centralized global repository of links to existing online microscopy resources. We helped to establish the Microscopy DB website and seed the data in the initial database with content collected by the BINA Training and Education Working Group. The goal is to make it easier to find relevant information by putting the links to all microscopy-related content in a single database, and then share that content with any imaging community that is interested in displaying it on their website. These resources include events, jobs, and training and education materials. The hope is to reduce redundancy and duplication of effort and make these resources more broadly available. Particularly for training and education materials, this effort will help to identify gaps in the available materials and to better direct efforts to produce new resources. This is intended to be a community effort, so please get involved. This slide highlights two ways to display the searchable content from the database. One is through an embeddable table, as shown here in the example on the left from the Africa BioImaging Consortium. The embedded view can be curated to the specific needs of and interests of the community and is very simple to implement. The more time-intensive approach is shown in the BINA website here on the right, and it involves using APIs to integrate with the Airtable backend so that the content is presented in a style that is more consistent with the overall design of the website. Content submitted to the database is searchable on both sites, depending on the selection criteria of the participating website. Through MicroscopyDB, BINA is working with the international community to reduce inequities related to information sharing and access to quality education and professional development opportunities. If you'd like to list jobs, events, and/or training resources in this database to then share on your website and that of other and see it on other imaging community websites, use the QR code shown here to get involved. Over the last 18 months, BINA has supported more than 70 bioimaging scientists to participate in microscopy courses and workshops as part of our professional development program, aimed at providing quality education and reducing inequities. Of those that participated in the 12 different training events we've supported, we've had good representation from across North American demographic, and 47% of participants self-identified as being part of an underrepresented group. BINA's most recent training opportunity, aimed at providing leadership and management training for imaging core facility professionals, kicks off this week, and it's being offered virtually to make this valuable training more accessible to community members and is being facilitated by HFP Consulting, who have provided similar training for the German bioimaging community for almost a decade. Participants from this course are encouraged to pass on their knowledge and experience within the BINA community by joining our virtual group exchange of experiences, which are held via Zoom the last Wednesday of each month. The best part about BINA's professional development program is the impact it's having on the lives and careers of those participating. Featured here are a few of the thank yous we have received from recipients of BINA support. The personal stories show the full benefit of this program, and we're excited to now be accepting applications for courses and workshops to include in our 2023 list. Please check the professional development page on our website for more details. We've had a number of successes, but have also faced challenges. Our colleagues at Global BioImaging have been great supporters and have provided very valuable help and advice and connections within the community. They've helped highlight that many of our challenges are similar, and we can tackle them together as a global community. Listed here are things the audience today can help us with moving forward with the programs that we have shared with you and the initiatives that we've shared with you today. Finally, we would like to acknowledge the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, without whose support Vanessa and I would not be here, and our Platinum and Gold sponsors, who enable us to conduct such activities as our annual image contest. We will be accepting submissions for the 2022 image contest later this month. So if you are not already a BINA member, please join. It's free and it's open to anyone over 18 working in or interested in bioimaging science. Thank you for your attention.